Hey, Dan Passarelli here. A lot of times people talk about gold as a hedge against stocks. Many times people talk about gold as a hedge against inflation. So is that true? Let's explore it. This is a chart from inflationtool.com. It is the inflation timeline in the United States from 1975 to 2024. That's about 50 years. So the way they do that is they start out with $100 back in 1975. And basically, let's read. The following chart depicts the equivalence of $100 due to compound inflation and CPI changes. So basically, whatever you could buy for $100 back in 1975, nowadays you would have to pay about $590 for that same thing. Okay, so that's inflation. It's a pretty steady line with a couple periods here, late 70s, early 80s, and then here 2020, really still until now. We're a couple of peaks. This is a little bit of a peak here. Let's take a look at gold now, though, shall we? So gold here, this is a chart of gold from that same period, starting about 1975. Going to 2024. Now, there's a lot more volatility here on the gold chart than there is on the inflation chart. Now, this one starts here back in the beginning of 1975 at about $176. So, just for indexing purposes, about 75% more. But it's gone up to $2,685. That's what it costs to buy an ounce of gold these days, a troy ounce of gold these days. So gold during that same period went up a great deal more, but it wasn't quite a steady straight line now, was it? We did have an increase in gold right around going into 1980. But then after that, man, there was very, very low volatility until we got to about maybe 2005. Massive rise up then, and it fell. Massive rise up then, kind of stayed steady. And a massive rise up since, since about September of 2022. So there you have it. Is gold a good hedge against inflation? Well, not as good as people think, because I know if I buy some car insurance, I want to know that it covers the cost of getting my car fixed or getting a new car. Here, I don't always know that, because sometimes gold can go down quite a bit and sometimes it can go up quite a bit more. So not really a perfect hedge. Hope that helps. I hope that's interesting. This is Dan Passarelli, Trade Smart.